Hello and welcome to the tavern. My name's Jay. If I seem a little bit down, it's because I'm playing Yu-gi-Oh, and in a way, kind of hate myself. But yeah. So I'm gonna be playing a deck I've been playing for quite a while. I call it Fusion Charmers. I'm still missing cards. What I am missing is I'm missing Lobelian, I'm missing Albion, I'm missing another Super Poly. Admittedly, I could take out some cards. Like I could take out the Nibiru, I could take out the Maxi. I really don't see I don't see a need for these. So I could take those out. I can let me see. I need to add in. I don't know really. No, we'll take that out and we'll add in Hita. So working with the fusion charmers, I'm just gonna go through it and I'm gonna give my thoughts on like the state of Yu-Gi-Oh. And the way I see Yu-Gi-Oh now is it's in a terrible spot. I'm gonna lower the volume a little bit. It's in a terrible spot. Now, something I've noticed and I think a problem with Yu-Gi-Oh, namely, it's like I name three problems. Problem number one is the fact that we're stuck with one normal summon. Problem two, every deck special summons like crazy. I want to say like maybe the average amount of special summoning that's happening is like maybe between 10 to 20. I want to say 15. And the amount of effects that go off is quite alarming. So the amount of effects that goes off are like almost like 30, 40, 50 effects. And that leads me into like problem 3 of every card one card combos. That'll be the third problem. One card combos. Every deck now does nearly everything, and any deck that gets support gets a card that says, "Hey, that thing you want to do, don't worry about it. You no longer have to do that. You could do something else." So, for example, if I want to play a control deck, oh, what's this? You're a control deck? No, you're a combo deck. What's this? You're a mid-range deck? No, 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 you're a combo deck. What's this? Your end board sucks. Well, now your end board is Baron de Flora, Appaloosa, and Borrowed Savage Dragon. Oh, I missed how many cards he milled. And see what I mean? Like perfect example. Everything happening all at once. Now, how could I fix Yu-Gi-Oh to where it is not oppressive? Because right now, it's very oppressive when you really think about it. Because the board that comes out are just like, can I play through the board? In my head, no. Like this board is gonna come up, I'm not gonna be able to play through it. So it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to play through it. I'm not gonna do anything. It's not gonna be fun. So on and so forth. And so those are my issues with the Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Nothing ends up happening, and shit is just like it's essentially like how do I win, right? So like watch. Again, I have to worry about this, and then whatever this is. So it's going to be summon Albaz, activate Albaz, let's discard partnership, activate this or this, and say, hey, I negate your effect. See what I mean? Can I play? No. So it's just, hey, I'm just gonna concede. And so when your end board just says, hey, you can't play the game, or like I need, like it's pretty much I need one card combo, one card starters in any of my decks to be able to play. It is no longer just like, hey, how do I outgrind you? How do I slow you down? No, it's none of that. It just becomes I'm gonna turbo out all of my boss monsters. I'm going to splay my entire deck out, and what can you do about it? And it's no longer just like, are we even playing like a fair game of Yu-Gi-Oh? So in my head, no, we're not playing a fair game of Yu-Gi-Oh. Cards do too much. So what can I do? One, it becomes two things, right? Two things. One, I'm gonna toss win. What do I need? I need a possessed partnership and unpossessed. So again, becomes two things. One, limit how many times you can special summon within a turn. If you can only normal summon once per turn, you should have a limit, especially nowadays. Have a limit on how many times you can special summon a turn. And then cards like Maxi won't be an issue. Or it won't be like a prevalent issue. Because now you know your opponent can't do the same amount of special summoning that they can before. Two, and this is going to be kind of controversial. Limit the extra deck to 10 cards. I'm activating Maxi now because I know you're going to be special summoning. Limit the extra deck to 10 cards. Make it so that way you have to play so much within either your archetype or a very, very minute amount of times. Before you start going into like anything extra. Because what's happening is that people are making the extra deck. They're going at a point where the extra deck is just, can I destroy this? Actually. Yeah. So yeah, people are like going through the extra deck and they're not even using their own archetypal cards. They're using generic cards. So if you can limit the extra deck to like 10, then that's 5 less cards to worry about. They can no longer use the extra deck as like an extra resource. They have to be able to like look at what cards they can feasibly pull out. Now I get it. Some decks require like everything in their extra deck to be, they need the 15 cards. You can limit it to 10. But you have to limit like the amount of special summoning and everything else. Because right now we don't have that. What we have is just everybody could just play their entire deck without a care in the world. Nice, I hit a very good card. I'm gonna keep that in hand actually. Oh wait. Possess partnership. But yeah. And that's my thing, right? Limit the amount of times you can special summon. Now, some decks already special summon less than necessary. But other decks that are in the meta, they special summon so much. Now, I know. Very limiting. Very limiting. But if it's to stop people from playing cards like, say, I don't know. Actually, if you have to make a card like Nibiru that says you cannot special summon more than 5 times, essentially it's 5 times. Any more than that, and I'm liable to get rid of your entire field. And that's a problem I'm finding with Yu-Gi-Oh more and more, where again, effects are just going off just so they can special summon and get everything. Because like at this point, everything has a graveyard effect. Everything has an on-field effect. Everything has like a summon effect. When I get summoned, I do a thing. When I leave the field, I do a thing. In the graveyard, I do a thing. And that's, again, it's happening more and more often where now everything does a thing. And that's kind of annoying. And so now what ends up happening is like when new archetypes come out, they're being compared against to like other archetypes. Again, this is just one turn. Like 5 special summons in one turn. Can't synchro summon, but they're all level 3s, which means they're all going into whatever level 3 that comes out. 1 XZs. But yeah, this is just like if decks had a limit to the special summons, then they can actually play within their own archetype to try to like turbo out their own archetype cards. Okay. Okay, I got you. I got you. Okay. Bardiche. Nice. I love it. What do you do? And this is what ends up happening as well, right? So now what's happening is cards are now coming out to where they can do again so much. Like they're doing way too much just because everything now does too much. So if you really want to bring Yu-Gi-Oh to like a decent power level, if you really want to bring it to like a decent power level, you actually have to what am I thinking here? Detach 1 material, then target 1 card you control, 1 card your opponent controls, destroy them. Okay. Let's see what you target. I'm fine with that. Okay. Okay. So now I have ideas, right? Do you negate them? Okay. So I'm gonna activate this on field effect here. But yeah, that's my thoughts on like the state of Yu-Gi-Oh. If you have any other ideas of like what could be actually wrong, then I'm all for it. Also, I don't want to hear. This is the one thing I don't want to hear. Okay. Okay, yeah, we get rid of that one. So I don't want to hear that Yu-Gi-Oh is in a like there's like a lot of interactions with Yu-Gi-Oh, right? I don't want to hear that because I don't think there's a lot of interactions with Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't. Like right as of right now, the interaction because people are gonna say there are many interactions. It's a very interactive game, but then when you see how many negates are in the field, and do I have the card that says you can't interrupt? Because that's essentially what's going on, right? It's a card that pretty much says don't interrupt me. like Dark Ruler No More. What else? There's a plethora of cards. Okay, what do I do here? If I'm not mistaken, oh, okay, yeah, just like blank out an effect. Okay, special summon this card. I'm just gonna make this a million times worse. Banish that. Get this unpossessed here. And let's see here. Yeah, we'll tribute that off. You don't need that. Alright. So. Now we're good here. Oh, you know what? I could just win. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, I could just win. But yeah, it's like very interactive. There's like a good couple fun interactions. Could have lived. No, didn't want to live. Chose death. My man chose violence here. Now, I know this wasn't like a lot of fusion summoning, but that's because I didn't draw the card to go into that, but is what it is. But yeah, people would say like, oh, this is very interactive. There's a good amount of back and forth, and it's just like, no. You say that's a good amount of back and forth, but that would require like maybe 4 turns, 5 turns, 6 turns. No, when you throw your entire hand on the field, special summon from the deck, special summon from the graveyard, from the extra deck, to bounce back into the deck, to fuse from the deck, to ritual summon from the deck, to, I don't know, like, have a card that says I can XC summon on your turn. Yeah, no, we're no longer playing like fun interactive game mode where I can easily just like take out some of your best cards. No, the game mode we're playing now is I'm gonna tell you no every step of the way, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's not like a lot of interactivity. A lot of the top meta decks are just not fair, and to even play like a fair game of Yu-Gi-Oh, you have to play the top meta decks. And no, no, I'm sorry. Those cards, those meta cards are not anywhere close to yeah, they're not anywhere close to like being fair. Sorry to say. Like right now, people are probably gonna look at my deck and say, "Hey, play a better deck," and it's like, no, like I can, but like the way my deck works is like my deck is a fair deck. Unfortunate, but it's a fair deck. I'm not throwing out like a bunch of negates. I'm throwing out interruptions, but not a lot of negates. Nice, I had a limit of removal. Um, I only have area, so let's do the area. Grab that. Do I have anything in here? Yeah, we grabbed the possessed partnership. And this is it, right? So like, if I get hit by Heartbeat Feather Duster, that's it. I just lose. I crumble. And I won't be. I'm not. I'm not gonna be afraid to admit that. But if you say like a top meta deck is fair or like balanced, and then you have like say a bunch of runic cards that just say, hey, I destroy one back row, I destroy one monster, I blank one effect, while also banishing cards from the top of your deck, while also just special summoning without ever throwing out one normal summon per turn. Wow. Yeah, see, I'm just dead here. This I knew, but I'm alright with that. Because if you have no follow up, which most likely, what? Dog, are you kidding me? You literally did all of that. I can, no, I could, but I'm not gonna give you the cards. Like I'm already out of like advantage myself. But yeah, all those top meta decks right now, like tier ones and whatnot, the way the interactions work is if the first turn, if you set up a good first turn, like you would need like a good board breaker. I'm just gonna win here. And I'm gonna win with the area here. I wonder what my opponent's deck was. Like I got rid of a limited removal, which would mean that you're playing like a type of machine deck. But yeah, that's just like my Numeron. Numeron's machines? Yeah. Okay, so you had no Numeron. And that's another thing, right? People are right now playing FTKs because they don't want to play Tearlament. They don't want to play Sprite. Like, here's the thing. If you show me the for hire list, because I can make part for hire, I can make part runic. I just gotta get 2 runic fountains. I'll play the meta. But if that's the meta for like a year, then I'm sorry. Those cards were unfair, and people just don't understand why. That's just how I see it. Marmello, nice. So I'm playing up against Trap Trick, which means I don't have good interaction right now. And so this is another thing, right? Trap Trick. Trap Trick was at one point a back row setup deck. Now it's a combo deck. It's no longer trying to play with the trap cards. It's playing with combos, trying to play with the monster effects to make the traps work. That's all it is. It's not anything. We're no longer playing like, hey, I'm going to set up like a bunch of trap cards to do something. Because now they have to set up a Gravedigger trap hole to prevent hand traps, to prevent cards from the hand. They have to play, they're playing bottomless. Which, kind of funny, but, bottomless. Which means if I get the Harpy's Feather Duster, a 1 of, I win. No, I just get an effect Veiler. Oh boy, what do I do here? So, I can play around Gravedigger's Trap Hole because I don't care about that. It is the bottomless that's getting to me. That's what it is. It's the bottomless. Like, Possessed Partnership doesn't do anything. Grand Spiritual Art gets me nothing. I can't summon Albaz because, again, bottomless. If I summon Nefarious Archfiend, Eater of Nefariousness, bottomless. Oh wait, what do you do? Yeah, and then I'm just gonna scoop because there's no point. But yeah, like every deck now, the support they're getting turns them into a combo deck. And now that they're becoming a combo deck, again, duels that end within 1 to 3 turns, we're no longer playing Yu-Gi-Oh. We're no longer playing like any kind of chess, as people want to call it. Some people, I don't know, maybe rare people, who knows. But what we're playing speed duels. We're playing rush duels. We're playing speed run the boss monsters. We're not playing Yu-Gi-Oh. We're playing speed run because that's all people want to do now. They just want to speed run everything. Hmm. I'll wait to see what you do. Nah. Here, we're gonna negate you, and yeah, that's it. Just negate. You pay that 600, you get negated. Now do your other plays. Oh, what's this? See, a fair deck. If you can't combo, that's it. I don't even need that. All right, so I'm gonna try this, and I'm gonna get nowhere with it. Ash? That's an Ash Blossom. I know that much. Yep. Cool. Good to know that's a thing there. You're not a quick effect, are you? Do you have a Maxi? I don't think you have a Maxi, but still. And with this, again, these are like two fair decks where it's just like I don't have anything. Special summon this card. Summon the card from your hand to the field to add one punk monster from your deck, except a level 8. So a Z Almond, which is one I already. Yeah, at this point. Yeah, at this point, I'm a scoop because like again, I have no interactions. But that's the thing, right? Everybody says like, what interactions do you have? Obviously, I'm gonna have to take out cards. I'm taking out the Nibiru. It's kind of pointless in this deck. I'm trying this. Are you also a tuner? You are also a tuner. Actually, I think you might be the best tuner. I don't know why I put you in here. Oh, you know what? Dragon. Dark Dragon. You are useful like a good fusion. And you know what? For good measure, we'll go for one more duel. I don't care if this goes long. But those are all my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. If there's like, if you think Yu-Gi-Oh is fine, if you think it's not fine, let me know in the comments down below. Tell me if I'm, talking out of my ass, or if you agree with like a lot of my opinions. Also, take into consideration that all of this is my opinion. So that being said, it's my opinion. This is what I think, and you can let me know your opinion and do it respectfully. Oh, look, a labyrinth player. Nice, awesome. That's a big welcome labyrinth. Inori Fire. I will activate this actually. I'll activate that and make it so that way. Okay, I think you allowed me that. I could. What would I get with this? I could get Grand Ghoul here. That'll be it, right? I get Grand Ghoul. Still a spellcaster. Actually, yeah. Yeah, we do that and get the Grand Ghoul. Because I don't need the baby mud dragon. Oh, I can also get this? Ooh, that's nice. No, I get the Grand Ghoul though. Get the Grand Ghoul, because I can still special summon the Inari Fire. I don't need the baby mud dragon. Use that effect. Kind of just send the card away. Okay. I can deal about 4,000 damage. Actually, I just will do this. I'll do this right now and just deal the 4,000. Ah, oh, bitch. There goes my Cartesia. Alright. Alright, so that trap card was nothing. So... one Dogmatica or one Despia. So I'm in a good spot. Realistically. In this duel specifically, I'm in a good spot. Because I have two. Okay. Go into battle. Deal another 15. And then I end my turn there. And then your cards still do nothing. I'm in a very good spot. Oh my god. I'm in a very good spot. This is it. I win. Oh, what's this? You have a solemn? So do I. You got another one? No? Sweep. Oh, wow. A Metaverse and an Imperm that you couldn't use. Alright, cool. So yeah, let me know your opinions. Comment down below. And then next video, probably tomorrow, I'll probably play something a bit more whatever, right? Yay! Yay, Fairy Tail Luna! Yay! Grab me also. Waiting on something. I just don't know what. All right, come on. I'm going with a lot of flair right now. I know I'm gonna win. I'm going with so much flair. Like way too much flair. That's all you had? Wait, are you serious? That's really all you had? I'm going with this mud dragon. Fuck this. Hold up. You have an earth in here. You have a dark in here. Oh my god. What do I have in my hand? Can I go for a sprint? Please tell me I can go for a sprint. Yes, you are a dinosaur. I don't know why dinosaur. I just dinosaur. Awaken the possessed. I don't need anything else. I'm good. Oh, I monsters I control. Okay. Okay. So that was a stupid mistake. Fuck it. Yeah, let's just fuck it. Oh no, you imperned me. No, no, no. Fuck you. Yeah, go ahead, imperm. I now win. What was that? An ash blossom? Yeah, I win. So let me know your thoughts. Tell me what you guys think. Be creative about it. How would you fix Yu-Gi-Oh? Do you think there's a problem with it? Do you think it's fair? Do you think it's unfair? How would you balance out the game? What rules would you make for a hypothetical Master Rule 6? Because my rules would be limit the extra deck to about 10 cards. Limit the amount of times you can special summon. Let's say 10. And I can't do anything for like one card starters, but just one of two things. One, either A, limit the extra deck, or B, limit the amount of times you can special summon. That's it. Make it so that way you have to pick what you need for a given moment. That is all. And that's how it really should be. Just pick what you need for like a given moment based on what's in your hand. So that being said, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. This has been my rant, my TED talk, my hot take, and be civil in the comments. Or if you're gonna flame me, if you're gonna roast me, make it funny as hell. Like, make it funny as hell, and kudos to you. That being said, get the fuck out. The tavern is now closed. I shall see you guys later.